it seems like now the climate is kind of like everybody kind of coming together. I think you might have had some division with some people or what have you, but it's like everything is kind of just cooler right now. You think everybody's kind of just letting the bullshit go and focus on getting money.
Kind of getting to their money. You know what I'm saying? It's still a little bullshit, but you know they keep it between them. But for the most part, everybody's just getting to their money. You know, like when we was coming up, we was beefing with everybody. Like we was beefing with crews, we was beefing with rappers, all that shit. But you know, that was some young shit for real. You know, the older you get, you just start being like, look, man, this shit is retarded. You know, you kind of make amends. And that shit was fucking the bag up for real at the end of the day. Like I was getting flew out to labels. First thing they wanted to know was who was I beefing with. Asking me about, yo, you beefing with such and such, such and such. Like they was always worried about that shit. So that fucks the money. It scared the money off.
So anything you was involved with, was you the person that was like, fuck that, I'm gonna reach out? Or when I run into him, like I think we heard something about, I don't know, you and Peasy might have had some division at one point. Were you the person that just said, fuck that, I'm gonna be the bigger man? Or you just ran into niggas, or how did it get squashed?
Nah, that was, that kind of just came with time. You know, it came with time.
Y'all getting older.
Yeah. But, you know, it take like both crews to kind of be on one page. I don't feel like if I stepped up and squashed it, but my man's feeling a way about it, it wouldn't have been
That's
authentic.
how that shit usually be. Because it be the niggas in the background that be
everybody
like
gotta agree.
Keeping the shit, keeping the shit going.
Because they be looking at me like, what the fuck you doing? Like, I'm going over there like, hey man, squash this shit. They gonna look at me crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know, everybody gotta be on one page.
You ever did any ghostwriting?
Yeah. So not no platinum hits or nothing.
Not no platinum hits, right? Yeah. You done cooked up for a few people.
Yeah.
Do you think? Just a good big fast conversation. Do you think that takes away from a rapper's credibility when they let somebody write for them?
I don't know, man. It depends. What type of song is it? Like, is it a club for the ladies type of song, or is it like
I'm a real nigga song?
I see where you go.
Like,
oh yeah, I'm a real nigga song. No, you can't have nobody rapping your damn life. Nah.
Listen up, y'all. I feel
like
y'all
No. Let's hear it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
You can have a nigga around you that grew up around you and done really, what do you call? Studied you as a person. Say for instance, if I didn't know how to write a rap, my son know how to rap, and he write my life.
That's family.
That's
different.
What
I'm talking about.
That's different.
No,
but that's how most writers do. Most writers download a nigga and write for them folks.
No, but see the thing is, we talking about like you talking about like if a nigga takes your real life and just teaches you how to put it in words. We talking about a writer nigga coming and writing the whole fantasy and you rapping it like I'm the realest nigga in the street.
But I don't think that's what these rap nigga doing now. A lot of these niggas getting assistant with these songs. Don't get it fucked up. The biggest artists you
I think there's a difference between getting assist. Like creation is the effort, but I'm talking about like some
creation
people,
is an effort. That's
some people, some people.
I like that.
Creation and sorcery are two different things.
That's what I'm saying. Some people have
you got producers that collab and shit on beats and they make big ass hits.
But you got niggas pulling up with that whole thing ready too, bro. This the cadence, rap it like this. You got niggas pulling up with that whole thing ready.
But does it take away from you saying I'm the hardest rapper or the best rapper or the best lyricist because you didn't write that shit? You're the performer.
I gotta perform this shit.
Yeah, you're the performer.
That's the main part of it. Can you sell what you selling?
Can you sell what you sell? I can't argue with that.
I don't feel like you can be like I'm the most lyrical, hardest bar for bar.
I'm a great actor.
How was I saying this shit the hardest?
Or
lyricist or
I'm saying this shit the hardest you ever seen.
A great rapper is a total package.
I feel you.
I agree. What is you talking about, nigga?
You have to have a skill to be able to consider yourself a rapper.
That's all that whoopity boopity shit that don't get no nigga no money. I'm talking about the shit that getting niggas paid. You can write me the hardest shit ever, bro. If I can say this shit, if you believe that I'm saying this shit that I'm saying, you believe it, that's the money.
But listen what I'm saying.
It's this entertainment or this.
No, you're right.
That's that's not the art.
Just hear me out though.
Who the fuck care about art? These niggas in this shit for the paper.
We talk about we talk about payroll.
We know a bunch of niggas who in it for the art. Them niggas ain't having no money.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, you a damn fool nigga write you a hit and you like, I ain't rapping it because I write my own lyrics.
No. I'm not saying like turn down a hit, but I'm just saying like when it's all said and done and everybody's dead, and we coming down to the history of the statistics of the shit.
Get that man his credit. Who care about credit? Where the dough at?
You gonna get your pub. You gonna get your pub.
Fuck the credit. Where the dough at?
Yeah.
For sure. It's
We
about
don't care
money.
about that because hits are collective efforts. It come with a producer, sometimes writer, sometimes artist.
Engineers.
So
Engineer, that go back from way these hits we dancing, the mamas and shit been popping their head too.
So basically, what you telling me is that fucking Hank Aaron had a pinch hitter. He deserves to still be the greatest nigga from baseball.
That ain't the same thing, Jay. That ain't the same thing.
Oh my God, now it's not.
Hank Aaron body wasn't physical enough to goddamn pull this hit off. If a nigga gave me a hit and I pull it off,
Man,
this shit was destined.
Man, you tripping.
Nigga, if I got a hit on my hard drive right now, I'm like, bro, I've been studying my nigga. I think I got your swag down. Listen to this.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro, did that.
Yeah, I'd be a fool to turn it down.
And I already, Jay-Z ready to
not
jump on it too.
turn it down.
Like
I'm
Jay-Z
not
said he
saying
gonna put a
turn it
verse
down.
on it, bro. He fuck with it. He just want you to put your voice on it. Woo woo. Puff gonna dance on it. Whatever the fuck it is, this
Y'all
is it.
missing the
They
point.
finna stamp this. This a hit.
Y'all are missing a point. What I'm saying
You
is,
finna
I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
in it. You already know.
No, listen to me. I'm not saying turn the hit down, but I'm saying what I'm saying is if it came down to it and I was to put you up against another nigga that had just as big of a hit, but he went through all the steps and put in all the work.
You can think that though. You can think that. You can think that. That's cap though.
You can't compare.
Look at him,
that.
screen ready to agree. You can think that, but them same niggas be having nobody ass
You
niggas
can't
in the
make
studio
it
with
not
them really.
agree with me, nigga.
I'm saying really writing that shit. Them same niggas who you think ain't doing it by themselves, they engineer damn near writing it. No, say it like this, bro.
No, for sure.
No, this, no, that.
Right.
No, this,
It's
no, that.
cool.
No, this, no, that. But niggas
That's
just ain't
cool. I'm
telling
not
this
speaking
man,
on
getting
them
him man his
niggas.
credit.
I'm not speaking on them niggas. I'm speaking on the niggas that really are going from point A to point F by themselves.
Like who?
But this is what we're saying, Jay. Like, is that a like dinosaur way of thinking now? I hear what you're saying, but is that a dinosaur way of thinking?
No, it's not a dinosaur way of thinking, but I'm saying the same way you saying give these folks their credit, give these niggas their credit. Just doing it all the way from top to bottom by themselves.
Yes.
When you recording niggas, most of the time, if you're in the studio, everybody in the studio, we really writing this song together. Unless you just one of them niggas who going
like
there and just zone out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't taking that away from them niggas, but I'm saying this shit has turned to a hustle. All that art shit is cool, but this a hustle now. Niggas is feeding their family about this shit. Do it when you go in there to them label, them folk. What's the songs? Fuck how real you is. What songs are we going with? You can put 12 of them motherfucking real niggas on there and get you three songs from some writers.
But it's not.
3 hits, because that's my only 3 songs they gonna push anyway. Why the fuck do you care? If y'all wanna hear me, these are me. These are my hits. I don't give a fuck how you feel. What them hits at?
Hitmaker wrote these, and I did these.
Exactly.
No, what I'm saying, y'all missing the whole fucking point.
We want
get
this
what you
conversation. It's a healthy conversation. That's why I
You
brought
get
it
what you
up.
saying, man.
If I'm in the studio with Drake and he like, look, say that shit like this instead of woo woo. Say like I'm the mink wearing nigga from Detroit. I'm gonna say
Drake
that
done
shit.
said a lot of shit for
Like,
a lot of niggas
period.
too now. Like done said it like this, and a lot of niggas done did that for them.
Now does that
Like-
count? Does that count as like writing for a nigga though?
Yes, it's the same
Like-
thing.
like a nigga
if
tell
I
you,
give you the
it
whole
is,
melody and
it is.
everything, nigga, I just wrote that.
It is.
I just blessed you.
But we in the studio, and there's some niggas in the studio.
I ain't talking about we in the studio. I'm saying I send you a record. This it, bro. Do it like this. Jump on this, and you do it off that energy, bro. I just blessed you. And niggas do that for each other. Like, don't get it fucked
I do.
up. The lowest nigga to the biggest nigga do it like, this sound like you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody does that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This sound like you, bro. Go on and kill this. Say the hook like this. I already wrote the hook. I plenty of song that y'all hear. It was another nigga on the hook whose song it is.
Wait for
But he
you.
told another nigga to sing this hook in your voice because it gonna sound better in your voice. Like, when we musicians. We hear sounds, it may not sound like this in my voice.
So this-
it might sound like for bruh.
Now this is the final question. If I'm just
That's
throwing the
normal
name out.
shit though. Yeah, that's
If I'm just throwing it, we just throwing it
I'm
out.
sick of y'all niggas.
You from Detroit. You from Detroit. If it came out, this is just hypothetically. If it came out that Eminem ain't right 2/3 of his shit, would you think differently?
We can't
about
respect
Eminem?
that.
Nah,
That's all I'm saying.
Respect that. You gotta be, boy. You getting too much clout. You're a white boy. You better be done did everything you say you did. Real shit, cause you damn near number one.
That's all I'm saying. So-
Eminem a super lyrical type
Yeah,
artist
for sure.
though, so that's
For
kind of
sure.
like his whole shit, his whole
whole
legacy.
foundation.